You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. Just having bounced with the Gaming Dragon today. I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Scribbles path. And y'all, Alvy also now has his own path as well, so we'll be getting into that after the Scribbles run. Anyway, alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. But you can tell that animals show signs of happiness and sorrow sometimes, right? Like when a dog wags its tail or when a cat purrs. That isn't doubtful. It's just a matter of how relevant it is to our question. He scratches his chin nonchalantly, contemplating. And what about us? Do we have emotions too? You can't possibly think we don't. His gaze drifts downwards, lingering on your chest briefly before returning to meet your eyes. Perhaps we do have some, but if they aren't deep enough, true enough, then they are no different than animals. I mean, lust is an emotion. We both know it. We both know how that's going on, how that's going in this world. Yeah. Are we just machines designed to reproduce and survive? It's hard to judge the meaning of another being's life when you don't know your own purpose. So the final drink you choose is... I'm not thirsty. So you just refuse? I put it on pause. There is such a thing as taking action too early. Some hints may appear along the way that will change my opinion. Such as a piece of stale bread that needs to be washed down. When the moment comes, I'll make my choice. Don't want to regret it until then. But what if you had to choose? I choose nothing. But the question only has 3 choices. You have to choose one of the 3. Then I refuse the questions, as I said. Not this time, you have to choose, or else you get 0 points. Can I choose a cup of tea? Nope, no 4th option, no BS. I don't think that's how... Wine, water, juice. But I can't choose! God, let me... 1, 2, 3, and... It's not that simple! For the first time, you made him lose his cool for only a second. I like that. That's really cool right there. Like the dragon is riding. His intense eyes, encircled by wrinkled skin and his perfect hair, now has a few strands. Hair on tongue. Now has a few strands standing upright. He realizes it as soon as you do and starts laughing. Alright, you win. I guess you don't always get to have another choice. Not when there is a noisy, demanding leopard ready to jump at your throat. Guilty as charged. If I had to choose something, and it was life or death, I'd choose what you chose. There's either a flattering answer, a boring one, or a dumb one. Funny, somehow you managed to answer the question exactly how I wanted. You're still technically a 4th choice. Nicely done. It's your turn to flatter me, huh? What can I say? I like to leave my guests satisfied, but that doesn't mean I won't get what I want in the end. Thanks again for the meal. I was fully expecting to only eat cafeteria meals and junk food or convenience store items for my whole year. And thank you for the thought-provoking conversation. Nightfall don't usually respond to me that way. Night? Oh! I saw the dog bed and chew toys in the corner. I was going to ask if you own a pet, but now I realize. Yep, maybe not a pet, but a familiar for sure. Second now. Deja vu. Sparkle loves his alone time in the bed, bathing in the moonlight. You can let him out. He seemed very friendly when I met him. That Sparky. I don't think you're ready to meet Sparkle yet. Oh, that makes me intrigued and also scared. Reasonable reaction, but don't worry. This isn't some kind of big sacrifice for your sake. He says while bringing 2 small bowls of ice cream from the kitchen. You're spoiling me. What am I expected to do when an angel is sitting in my living room? But treat him with utmost respect and adoration. Oh, you. Conversation? What conversation? Whatever words the horse was spilling after that cheesy remark went through one ear and left through the other, as the rest of your face hole was stuffed with the frozen delight. The few moments of clarity were in turn occupied by the sound of the TV. Screams of agony can be heard at this point in the show. You don't seem too fazed. I have high horror movie tolerance. I used to watch them since I was like 4 with my mom and my cousin. I suppose there was no chance or reason to snuggle together on the couch, you brave cat. Yeah, probably not. Somehow you managed to push any kind of lust in your cum brain away in a critical moment. Not even a personal narrator in your head could break you away from the screen and the spoon. Thankfully, your man is not too sad about your denial. In fact, he's smiling warmly while looking your way. It's only by the end of the movie, when he got bored and came closer, massaging your shoulders with his strong, meaty fingers, his thighs touching your cheek and his foot brushing against your arm, that you finally realized the tension in the room. But it's a little late for that. There are more pressing matters to turn to. Hey, so Where do I sleep? You should have asked this earlier, probably. Glad you asked. Well, you have two options. You can either take the guest room on the second floor, which is unfortunately not too well prepared to actually house guests, or my bed is big enough, I believe. Yep, those lustful thoughts came back faster than that young, attractive woman died to the serial killer in the movie. The pretty one's always the first. Keep that in mind, pretty boy. Therium's room. Yeah. Ooh. I'm in danger. Oh boy. Oh my. I appreciate the thought, and I think I'll take you on that offer. But wanna stay in an unprepared room, right? Actually, let me, There we go. Alright. His eyes lit up, and he clapped his hands together once. Splendid. Everything is prepared in my room. It's the first door on the second floor. As your first day here, you must be exhausted. You should go to bed right away. Tomorrow there are a lot of things to do. Shouldn't I shower first at least? He comes closer and tilts your head to the side ever so slightly, taking a long whiff. You smell lovely, dear. Besides, there's always morning. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. Alright, you're right, I am kind of sleepy. When are you coming? Oh, I have some things to do before bed. I hope my pacing through the rooms won't keep you up. Of course, no problem. Good night. Sweet dreams. Interesting. At last you were left alone, or at least alone with the demon inside. Shut up for a second. What's up? About Therium, is he, fruity? Yes. No, into me. Are you fucking stupid? Are you dense? I know! He's been flirting all day, basically, but I know people who do that just because that's their personality. They don't actually like you. That could be the case, after all. You're ugly as fuck, right? Oh, really? No, you dumbass! You're hot! You're giving me mixed messages, Scribbles! Good, maybe my mixing will dislodge a neuron or two inside that noggin of yours. These thoughts are useless right now. You're right, bickering like an old couple doesn't solve your overthinking. Looking around, you see a large bedroom with a king-sized bed in the middle and a wide balcony overlooking the seaside. The moon's already shining brightly through the glass door. The horse did not lie when he said prepared the room. These are delicate, thornless roses on the bed, with a tantalizing aroma so strong that it can be smelled without picking them up. Underneath them, fresh warm sheets and 2 small chocolates on both the soft pillows, which you unwrap and consume bit by bit, savoring it as you look for more things. A pair of night robes and eye masks prepared for the nightstand, as well as a book on how to sleep well. You don't really need any of the extra items, since your usual plan for tackling sleep is the same as your ideal sex scenario. Get naked, plop on the bed, raise your ass, and close your eyes. The only thing you didn't think about is pray, since you'll need all the help from God when that horse comes into the room and shoves his whole Stop! Why? Am I making you horny or uncomfortable? Both! Why'd you choose his room anyway? Isn't that exactly why? You're hoping for something, aren't you? Maybe. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. You're not such a big idiot. There are a lot of things in my mind anyway. I can't be thinking about this kind of stuff right now. Such as... you? Also about the school? About Therium? And about how he already has 2 sets of everything prepared? That is peculiar indeed. A lot of things. As much as I want to think that Therium's offer could imply and bring, I just need to sleep. And I really am tired. He was right. Hey, about that horse. Can I be honest with you? Sure, go ahead. He was lying. You do need a shower. You smell like shit. Fuck off! Meanwhile... Look at now. Okay. The sound of my sofa's cushions being compressed is not something I like to hear, unless it's me who does it. I guess he's already here. No matter, I have to make preparations for tomorrow's meals before starting a conversation with this... nice ass. Deviant. A very appropriate greeting coming from you. Oh. Okay. Not my fault you decided to get naked as soon as your little toy went to bed. I thought he'd never leave. Don't call him that. Already attached, huh? Since when do you prepare food so late at night? There must be a new special reason. Did you come here just to get on my nerves? Not at all. I just wanted to check on things. And I have to say, I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. Shut up. The other two are looking for him. And what am I supposed to do? I'm just bringing the news, not the solutions. He really likes you. He likes my body. That's what you want him to like. I know it's hard to admit you got out philosophied. That's not the word. But it's the truth. I heard you two talk, and I heard your heartbeat rise and fall. Rise and fall. Rise? Are you done? What do you even want? I'll get to the point, I guess. Be honest. How do you think he'll do? I don't think he's ready. Why? Are you still jealous, Therium? Or perhaps insecure? Or maybe both? No. Then come on, give him a chance. You know what happens if he fails. Then he better not. And that depends entirely on us, and him. What about the auditions? For him, you were right. It will be a joke. Okay. Scribbles, are you going to narrate? Are you not there, or are you just mad at me for what I said before bed? Because, frankly, I should be the annoyed one here. Okay, I guess you're not here. More importantly, where am I? I find myself in the darkness, but my eyes are open. I can move freely around, although I don't know if I should. It certainly feels like a dream. My skin is not cold or warm. I feel no breeze or even air itself. There's just nothingness, a deep, comforting void. Maybe I should take a nap here. Even if it's a dream, it's not like there's anyone... Just turn around already. Oh, so we meet again. And what's the occasion? No idea. Did you not summon me? Like all the other times? I didn't summon you now, nor did I any other time. I don't know what your deal is in this mind of yours. You're the one that's trapping me in your dreams. Stupid. At least this time. You're turning your head very, very, very far. Hey, you're gonna break your neck. Look at me. Are you blushing? No. Shut up. I just didn't expect you here, that's all. Last time I used a lot of magic to be able to get to you, but now I might have something to do with our bond kind of strengthening in a way, since we're sharing a body and all. You think so? I have noticed that I was rapidly gaining new abilities, knowledge, and strength here. In the real world, I'm even able to see things you don't keep your eyes on already. Aw, we're becoming closer and closer friends. Or maybe I'm starting to consume you from the inside and take over. Why are you ruining the moment? Moment? Like we can have any kind of good moments in the darkness. There's only misery and boredom here. Where are we, anyway? Welcome to my prison. Make yourself comfortable. Your prison? You mean we're inside your crystal? Not quite. It is visually an exact replica, but you're still dreaming, so it's not like you can feel anything. Now that you mention it, I don't even have a desire to breathe in here. It is definitely nicer than my actual prison. Dark, gloomy, creepy. Yep, this explains everything. I don't like that condescending tone. I'm just kidding. You are... What? Annoying? Dumb? Ugly? A nuisance to have around? Ha! You can say it all to my face now, I suppose. It's not like I can... Pleasant. Huh? In a way. Explain yourself. I'm not sure how to explain it. It just seems like a not-so-bad guy sitting over here in front of me. It's different from the real world for some reason. Maybe because you have a real person's body instead of a cloud of scribbles. Probably because you can't hear all the nasty things I'm saying in my mind. Oh? About me? No, just in general. This is a little awkward now that I think about it. Why? You said you like my body. That's also the problem. Well, kind of. We almost fucked before in my previous dream. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.